Yo, yo, yo. Friends and family, good people of RotoBaller PGA, welcome to another edition of Launching Longshots, this time for the Mexico Open at VIDANTA. Like, is Hideki a long shot winner? He's a big name, but was still a big price last week. We're still not getting the favorites hit. We have another crazy offshoot field event this week south of the border at Vidanta Vallarta, a course that typically is not like your typical birdie fest. So the majority of the birdie fests that you would classify in that mold would be short golf courses where everyone has a wedge in their hand and can really go low. This is not that. It's a rather unique setup. I think, given from indications from some of the caddy insights this week, that given the fact that they moved this tournament well up in the schedule, it's usually held in April. The wind is a different direction. The course is going to play much softer and less firm. I think it plays even longer than the scorecard, and there are some ridiculously long par fours out there. Needless to say, I think the player profile fit is there. It's about finding guys in that long range that fit that mold. This week, for me, it's more about fit than it is form. Let's get right into it. Happy to mention as well that this show is graciously sponsored in part by the great people at RotoBaller PGA. Make sure, if you're watching this right now on their YouTube channel, give it a subscribe. That way you get notifications every time these videos come out. You can make sure to place those long shot bets. I had a couple last week that didn't quite hit. Jason Day got close. I had Hideki the week before. We are circling like sharks down there in the Pacific off the coast of Mexico. We're circling a winner. Make sure to take advantage of those top 20 markets as well. Okay, without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off, I have two guys at 66 to 1 this week. The first is SH Kim. Now, you may be saying to me, Joe, you said you needed to have a bomber. SH Kim is very quietly in the top 20% of this field in terms of carry distance, in terms of ball speed. He hits it over 300 yards on average. But where he's really good is he's also going to play from the fairway a ton, and he's top 10 in the field in birdie or better percentage from the fairway. They're 41 yards wide this week. The rough is nothing. You're going to be playing from those ideal circumstances on the majority of occasions. And he's really, really good with his long irons. While he may not be a guy that's going to carry a 320, 330 off the tee, sixth in the field in approaches from over 200 yards this week. SH Kim is a guy that I kind of had on my radar for an event like this. He's been sort of trending toward peaking. You see the second place of the Fortinet from the fall swing, kind of circling the last couple of weeks with a T28 and a T31 there at Pebble. Would like to see those approach numbers tick upward. And I think getting back into a course that is more along the lines of his wheelhouse. Here you see the ball speed numbers. He's 4 yards, or excuse me, 4 miles per hour faster than tour average. Doesn't hit a lot of fairways. I don't think that hurts him this week. Good putter, good around the green game. You need both of those facets to come through in a birdie fest. SH Kim, 66 to 1. Numbers pretty much out there everywhere. The other guy, same number. Let's talk about Toasty. Alejandro Toasty, the fiery one. This guy, if you don't know yet, this guy is our new Terrell Hatton or John Rahm that we're going to miss. Hopefully they have him on some good mic'd up segments. Top 5 in the field in ball speed. The carry distance is there as well. He is sporadic with his irons, guys, but he's shown some ability at this type of environment. He's familiar with past Palom grass. He's familiar with Central American golf. The Argentinian native played a lot of these events on the Korn Ferry Tour. Top 10 here at this event last year. Let me pull up the Toasty profile because this guy is an absolute electric factory. Gained 5 strokes putting at the Farmers, which was his last event, which was a T43. T10 at the Mexico Open last year, you see there he gained 7.06 strokes tee to green that week. Really solid, the best of his career. I think this is an event that he absolutely gets up for. There should be a sense of familiarity there. There should be a sense of hunger there for a player like Toasty, and a great opportunity is presented to him to go and get a win at the only tour event of the entire season in Mexico. Great course fit for Alejandro Tosti. Bombs away. You can see here averaging 319 off the tee. He's 20 yards further than tour average. 185 ball speed is outrageous. Above average putter. I think that number ticks up a little bit this week with the slower than normal past Palom greens that for many players will be unfamiliar. Not so much for Tosti. Okay, last guy on the card this week. We're going into triple digits. All over the place. Like you don't know what you're getting, but what I can tell you that you will undoubtedly receive from this player is probably a pretty good putting week. Strokes gained putting versus the field average. I have him ranked as the number one player in the field on these type of greens. Top 5 in birdie or better percentage from the fairway. Top 20 in ball speed, top 20 in carry distance. He is a great par 5 scorer. It's a player that you certainly have to embrace the ups and downs, but at 125, there's numbers up there, 125 to 1 this week. Let's take a flyer on Garrick Higo. Why not? You see the putting numbers have been overwhelmingly positive for Higo, and when they are, he tends to pop. That's what we're looking for this week. He's going to have to improve upon the approach play, but you can see another guy that fits the profile, 180 mile an hour ball speed, doesn't hit a ton of fairways, 41 yards wide. Swing away, Garrick Higo. There are 13 holes, every hole, in fact, on the course, with the exception of the 5 par 3s this week, are going to be heavy driver holes for you. You see he's gaining 0.67 strokes per round putting, 38.2% birdie percentage. He never 3 putts. Really like the skill set fit for a player that can bomb it and putt it, like someone like Garrick Higo has. Garrick, first place finish at the Palmetto. I know that was a while ago, back in 2021, but that course featured extremely wide fairways and pretty slow greens that week. I think this could be in the line of something that Garrick Higo's eyes are attracted to. Those are your long shots this week for the Mexico Open. I wish all of you the best of luck. Make sure to like, make sure to give a thumbs up, maybe leave a comment on this video if you like any of these picks. I would highly recommend sprinkling those top 20, top 40 bets on these guys, which will all be plus money this week. Best of luck. Thanks again to the team over at RotoBaller for letting me do this. This is Launching Long Shots. I'm Joe Idone. Good luck at the Mexico Open. I'll see you next week for my hometown event, newly named the Cognizant Classic of the Palm Beaches. It's going to take me some time to get used to, but I'll be right back here to break it down for you. I'll talk to you guys later.